Robin Williams apparently did it the same way. But your nose
It
and
looks
stuff,
like
you
signs of
wouldn't
struggle to
believe.
me.
Yes.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe.
Well, Chris Cornell and his best friend was about to come out about the
Can you tap the screen and repost this? Hit this little arrow right here and hit the repost button and share the side by side.
EP stuff. They were going to make a documentary, and then they were off.
Yeah, and Grand Theft Auto.
So each of you, I'm gonna gift you guys. Give me a second.
Tomorrow, as soon as I wake up, I'm probably gonna call the Paulding County or whatever.
Was the coroner's office closed?
Yeah. Oh my God. I could have made it, but I don't. By the time I got off the phone with the lady.
No, Dylan.
Thank you guys. Just thank you. I need your help. So I needed your help, and you got me. You got
Oh,
us
thank
closer
you,
to
brother.
finding something. Thank you.
You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, I
No.
promise you. I'm doing it out of the love and the emotion I felt from the screen that I got from you, brother. So now
Absolutely.
you hype me up. So yeah.
I need to find out what happened, and we're gonna find out what happened.
Yeah, we are, because God is going to let us. And Joe would want us to fight to figure out what happened. He said it multiple times in his videos.
Yeah,
They're probably deleted because she deleted a lot of them. But
no, but
Thank
literally,
gosh, so many people downloaded them. Tap, tap, tap. Please tap and repost. Who else wants to come out? Shag?
but literally right before I came on here, when I was doing the thing to figure out the county or whatever, the video that was up there was literally, guys, I'm in perfect shape, mind, sound, and body. I wouldn't do what, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't get myself out of here, taken out of here.
you
I
know
wouldn't.
that was God right there.
And we can't find an exact. So we know it's a house. So we know it is a house. So I was correct. The guy was correct. So far, for what we know right now, it's probably a house that I was at.
Okay, so was this a rehabilitatory house, or was this a
Yes.
family member's
Yes.
house?
Right here. Let me show you. It says it right here. He gives you all the information. He says the the property being used as an inpatient rehabilitation treatment facility. Joe was transferred to this location after being discharged from a crisis stabilization unit. Based on the information currently available to me, his placement was voluntary, regardless of what people keep saying on social media. And I'm telling you, you have to. They make you sign paperwork,
Oh, I know.
and once you sign it, nothing is voluntary. If they want to transport you somewhere or whatever,
I
you're going into
guarantee
the
you.
admission facility. Once you
I
sign
guarantee.
in,
So
you can't
listen to
sign out.
this. As a EMT, before we can transfer you anywhere, you have to sign papers giving us permission to transport you. And I'm wondering if that's not what the paperwork was. And now they're saying that that was voluntary, but really it wasn't. It was just he had to sign the papers to be transported.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, man. My sister's has my laptop. I wish I could be on there and looking up stuff.
I feel you. It helps a lot to have two
I
devices in your.
can I can only tell you what I have experienced being in EMS and how we operate. I don't know if that's what happened, but that's what it sounds like to me.
All right, after we figure this out, what's the next? What's the next? Like after we figure out, get all this, what's the next? No, never mind. I'm moving too fast. One thing at a time.
No, you're fine. You were fine.
Oh, I was gonna tell you before you got off of here, do not let that coroner say she can't tell you anything because the investigation is over. She can tell you everything.
All right, so yeah, okay. So as long as the investigation's closed, we should be able to get all the answers we need, right?
Exactly.
And if
Exactly.
she tells you they're still pending results, ask for results for what?
All
Yeah.
right.
Thank
Alright,
you.
sure.
Thank you,
Call
Seven. We need you. Thank you.
for sure, man. For sure. No, it's not a problem. Hell, heck, I might have needed y'all as much as you claiming to need me, brother. You feel me?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's gonna
You're
take a team of us. We all have different backgrounds and things. If we all come together, we can get it done.
We all have strengths.
Yeah. There's no I in team.
You're right. It would be so much. So was that his? Is that his wife or his girlfriend?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
The Alexander,
Yeah.
that's his girlfriend. It said wife, but it kept saying one said wife and one said, the majority of them said girlfriend.
Okay, so it's just the media getting it screwed up again. I got it.
I'm the queen of multitasking. Sunshine, call the coroner's office and ask them give you any information on the case, or can they give you a case number, anything like that. And if they say no, and there's still things they're working on, even though it's closed, say what are they still working on? Just can you give me any information? Like what are the results they're still waiting on? Because this doesn't seem like, why would they be waiting on any type of sort of results if this is ruled already? You guys ruled it.
Well, you already know in your gut why. It's happened to many celebrities.
Okay, that works. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Exactly. Okay, I can go online and request the dispatch call. Cheryl Althea. Yes, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh shit, she said go online and request a dispatch call.
Go online and from where? From where? She tells me from where. I
From
got
that,
it.
from Paulding County.
Paulding County. All right. Oh my god! I wish I had another device. I'm gonna have to leave here again, but hey, I'll be back.
Okay.
Paulding County.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hey,
How are you?
I am exhausted. But yeah, go
Yeah,
online.
there is police scanner sites that you can go to. It should be on there.
All right, what Paulding County? Hey, Cheryl. I mean, not Cheryl. Cheryl.
Hey,
All right, what about Paulding County?
so it
What?
should be like public record. I don't know what county he was in or anything, but
Paulding.
yeah. It should say request records or something along that line.
Yeah, it's a FOIA.
All right, I'm about to go do that and see if this leaks anything.
Yeah, because I'm curious who called 911.
I need to hit on this as well.
Because on those dispatch records, it'll say exactly like the name and last name on who called 911.
It should have the actual phone call. Like they should be able to send you a
The
recording
address should
of
be
the
on there
phone
too.
call.
The address should be on there too. And if it's scrubbed, that's even more suspicious.
Sometimes they don't release records if there is any sort of.
But there's not. They closed it. They ruled it as a self-harm.
Try. I'm gonna mute myself for a sec.
Okay. This guy, every time we go live, he's just obsessed with 0 followers and doesn't follow nobody. If you can do that much research, you should research what happened to Joe. Oh, it's so draining. Okay, so
It's a signal 27 for Spalding County. Oh, it's still that dude that, oh my god, I know who you're talking about. The one that was freaking fighting with me at the beginning of the shit.
So if anyone wants to call the this is Douglas County. So was it the Douglas County Coroner's Office?
No, Spalding.
Paulding or Spalding?
Spalding.
S with the S?
Yes.
It says Paulding. Paulding.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I wasn't talking about you, gearhead.
Why do I get different numbers for it? What the hell? Can someone? I can't even give the number out.
You're good, gearhead. What's wrong, Dylan? What's going on?
Nothing. I'm trying to. I've got there's 4 freaking different numbers that I have for the coroner's office.
Did you type in the name that I gave you?
What name? Paulding?
No, the coroner's name.
What was it?
Well, damn, I have to go look it up again. Hold on.
So would I. You know what? Well, I should. I'm right here. What?
I don't think the coroner is gonna give you any information that isn't on like the death certificate, if that makes sense.
We have this because of it was posted.
So it's Dallas, Georgia.
Did you guys see the video that was going around
do you
of
see
like
this right
them?
here? Do you see this? The splatter?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Did you guys see that video of them like carrying his body out and the tarp that they had him in was all bloody? I was like, that doesn't make sense for a hanging.
No, that doesn't happen with a hanging.
Unless there was like an attempt before the hanging occurred.
Yeah, so what is it? What? Never mind.
You're looking for the coroner too?
Yeah, like she gave me a direction to go to, but like that, I'm about to drive myself crazy. I'm pacing back and forth trying to find it.
You're like me. That's me.
It's insane.
So I have a few different ones, but like, it's what's the coroner's name? That
I just posted it. It's Lindy Eberhart Fuller.
Lindsay Eberhart Fuller. Yeah. Lindsey Eberhart Eberhart, and then Fuller Fuller.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 4:15 in Georgia.
I can give it. Well, I would put the phone number in here, but that would be considered doxing, wouldn't it?
Say the number and I'll write it down. And
I can't do that as doxing.
Someone message. So let me. Okay, we can do this in code.
Morse. Does anybody know Morse?
I'll just do. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you should. Yeah.
Oh man, the line.
Owner's name that did just his phone number. Okay, one second, searching. Okay, all right. Okay, so ready? Third number. Okay. Fourth. That's the fourth. Did you get that?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Did you get 10?
7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
All right. I'm about to have to leave and call and then come back.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Dylan, did you follow the David Wilcock case, or did you follow him at all?
No, ma'am. Enlighten me.
Okay. Look him up on TikTok.
We know that they're watching
I shake
us.
up.
We don't care.
I don't. If I had fear in my heart, I wouldn't get anything done. What is it? What's his name?
David Wilcock.
C-O.
Okay.
Okay.
It all ties together. It's all about the whole disclosure thing. It's about the ancient texts. It's about all of it.
Was he? Did that happen? Did
So I'll look.
Yeah,
into
he just
this.
passed.
He did.
mysteriously?
I'm telling Dill, like the thing that I experienced, that's what's happening to people right now. And when you're searching for knowledge and, you know, all of this type of stuff, it opens doors. The spirit world is very real.
Oh yeah, I know. I was explaining before I even believed in God, I just like would collect these huge like 12, 14, 20 pound crystals, and I just have them raw just sitting in my house. Like I had like hundreds
I have a
of
whole
them.
I have a
And I'd
whole
get them
store of
cheap on
crystals in my
eBay.
house.
Yeah, I would get them cheap on eBay, and I just got like, you know, addicted to them.
Mhm.
So I didn't believe in stuff like that. Like I wanted to, but it just seems like okay. Anyway, so
No, it's very real.
I remember I went into my kitchen, and I looked down on the floor and I saw something that looked like this, and I went to sweep it up, and it broke open, and it was spiders that just crawled everywhere. They were just everywhere. And then I'm like looking away. As I looked like away, like around the proximity of it, as it got further, like I just started seeing more spiders, and like real, and they got bigger and bigger. And I looked up the wall, and they were everywhere. I ran out of the house. I grabbed the house phone. I grabbed the
really there?
I ran out of the house screaming, and like
Were they really there?
So I saw them. They were there. They were there. Like I saw them. So anyway, I called my partner. He's like, well, "It's okay. We'll fix it. We'll raid the house." Da 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 da, and blah blah blah. So I'm like, so anyway, something prompted me. I'm like, I need something from inside the house, and because I just ran outside in a robot. Like I was just in a bathrobe. Like I was in my house, and then I saw this, and I like ran outside. So I would come back in, not a single spider. There's no egg. And so, and not only this experience, I've had this. I went to a lady after my brother died, and I had a reading because she read my ex at the time, and she said some things that nobody could have known. And so, and she just came in as a regular client one day, sat down to get her hair done, and was like, And as a hairdresser, you ask them like, hey, so, what do you do for work? Or you get to know
You're
your
like a therapist too.
exactly. You're touching people, and they feel inclined to open up to you. And so she's like, well, I do this, that, and the other. And so my ex is like, what, huh? And she's like, uh, people don't really like, feel comfortable when I tell them what I do. So he's like, girl, you can tell me anything. I don't know what the hell all the people tell me in this chair. And so she's
Yeah, I
like,
did hair too
well,
before
she's like, well,
EMS.
she goes, I am a clairvoyant or whatever. And so he's like, okay. He goes, I'll do your hair for free if you give me a reading in the back. And he's like, because he thought she was bullshitting, but anyway, she accepted. He did anyway. So immediately he steps back there. She's like, have you ever had a reading before? He's like, no. And he's like,
Amanda,
yes.
yes.
He's like, yes. But like my friends, like they're like all hocus pocus. Nothing ever seemed like they didn't like say anything. And she's like, okay, well, this is going to be different. She goes, she goes, people from your past are going to come forward. There's going to be this, that, and the other. And I can't remember everything, but I was like in there for the reading. And so she's like, first thing I want, your father's here. And he says he forgives your brother. And he just like fell. He like melted like a puddle in his chair and just started sobbing. Like it took a minute. Like you saw his, like he heard what she said. And it just like, he just broke down. Like she had a key to his heart or something that he just had to be unlocked. And he was just such a hard, fierce person before this. And so like what happened was his brother killed his dad when he was 12 years old. His dad woke his brother up too early for work, and his brother just woke up angry and just grabbed a
Stabbing his back.
and boomed him. And so anyway, and so this was like 30 years back in time, that he's been sitting on this, and that he moved away from California to Florida to leave his family because his family was so messed up and just all these things. So she brought in all this other thing. Anyway, so my brother didn't pass at this point. And so there was another experience that happened in the house, not just the spiders, but like there was a time where I was like, again, in the kitchen, and I heard something behind me just shatter, like the loudest glass shattering behind me, like a big vase I thought broke. And I turned around, nothing was there. Everything was clean. And I'm like, what the hell is going on?
I feel like you were seeing things in the spiritual world.
So when I had my reading, she brought these experiences up. She goes, did you ever see spiders in your house? And so like when my brother passed, anyway, we go up to her house again. And like, so we go up to her house for my reading. She invited us to her house because,
Seven got the email.
He got her client card and contacted her and said, hey, so my partner wants a reading, and would you give him one? She goes, yeah, sure. I'm free this day for like 20 minutes. Come by this day. So we go over there. I have my best friend with me and my partner, and so we knock on the door, and this huge swarm of monarch butterflies comes out of the bush. And so we didn't think anything of it. So she waits like 3 to 5 minutes to even answer the door. Like we ring the doorbell. We didn't think she answered. So we ring it again, and we're about to leave, and she opens the door. And she goes, come on in. She goes, I'm so sorry. I'm getting my grandkids ready for Disney. And so anyway, so we go to, and this is in Melbourne, Florida, in Lake Washington. And so she has me go into a room. She keeps Randy and her. She's like, you guys sit over here, him go in here, and I'm gonna go finish with my grandkids. I'm gonna settle them down, and I'm gonna go sit in with Dylan. And they're like, okay. And I'm like, okay. So I go sit in the room, and my friend and my partner actually go out on the back patio. And so she comes in after she gets the kids dressed. And she's like, so have you had a reading before? I'm like, no. I'm like, I saw, Randy's reading. And she's like, okay, so you understand what's going to go on here? I'm like, yes, it's kind of why I came here. She goes, so you're here for your brother. And I was like, immediately, I was just like, wow, okay. I was like, yes. And she's like, did you see that? Did you see the monarchs on that bush? She goes, that was your brother. He was here. And then she starts going in, and she's like, he died of a way that you've been lied to. He didn't actually die of an allergic reaction. And so find out my grandmother lied to everybody. She was right. Anyway, I was skeptical of that, but she also told me, she goes, did you ever see spiders in your house? And I was like, yes. And she's like, and you went outside and you came back and they weren't there. And I was like, yes. She goes, spiders bring you language. You had a breakthrough. And she goes, and you heard glass shatter. And I was like, yes. And she goes, that was symbolic for your breakthrough. There's times where people have breakthrough where they hear like a shatter, like it's like a different it's anyway. She just pulled this out of anyway. She told me about there was a force. There's an ancestor of mine that was with me when I was born and has been with me ever since and has been protecting me in this scenario, that scenario.
Hey,
Like she told me
Dylan.
all that stuff. What's up?
7 is back and he got the email. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but they were trying to get your attention.
Sometimes you have to. Listen, I got her email. I'm about to send the email to whoever. I got the email. She said all you got to do is request a coroner's report. I told her we're reporters working on the story. So, boom, there you go.
You have to request the report.
Yeah, you got to email her and request
You already got it. Like, is that not what this is?
So what was the purpose of
Finding out the location or anything else related to it.
You'll find out the location when you get a hold of the dispatch records.
Dispatch records? I mean, I'm pretty sure it would be in the report, wouldn't it? Dispatch records.
So also, why does it say this? Orientation, sexual orientation identified as the time of like unable to determine. How?
The fuck?
How?
Excuse my language.
Okay.
Why is all this unknown? Why is all this unknown? Why is all this unknown? It should be say yes or no.
Because apparently they're still doing analysis on it.
For that one. Well, we get that. True that. Yeah, you're right. But how long does it take?
How can you not tell the sexual orientation?
Let's look at how long it takes. How could you release it? Okay, yeah.
No, it says unknown.
So how would it be unknown when it's a hanging? It's a hanging. How would it not be unknown?
No. I was talking about somebody said, how did the tobacco contribute to his death? And it didn't say that. It says unknown right next to it.
It's still right, and I'm just thinking all these things should have been known. Wasn't he in a rehab facility?
That's for blood analysis. They're waiting for that to come back.
So it says tobacco use contribute to death. These don't say that. Did he use tobacco? Did he have alcohol? Did he have
Yeah, they have to test for it.
military status? Like if that's not something, that's not your cause of death here.
Oh, right.
Your birthplace is not your cause of death, and none
Right.
of that's on there.
Well, the birthplace, they redact. Well, no, that's not even redacted. It's not even fucking filled in. Those are things that they should have been able to ask the family.
Does anyone know if he was going through like a spiritual awakening type episode?
Bro, what? Wait.
So organ donor, no logic was filed. So what do you mean no logic? No information was filed. So why does it say? Why wouldn't it say yes or no? It just said no logic was filed. If he's dead, you should know this, and you're the coroner.
I don't know, Paige.
Why wasn't it filed? Why wasn't anything filed in that area?
That's up your alley, Paige. That's up your that's a question for you.
What was the question?
He said, what was the question, Dylan?
So why? So there's no treatment history. You know,
It's because they didn't ask the family.
well, he came. If he came from a treatment facility, they could have asked. They could have got the records from them.
Well, they're being lazy. They got the doctor because they redacted
This
that.
is why we need to like call them out and be like, "Yo, you're missing information here. There's nothing."
I wonder if this was the initial and not the after everything. Because you have 2 of them. You have the initial when the coroner first gets there, and then after all the testing is done, you have another one.
They have this information when you get into one of those treatment facilities. So why is there's just things on here that he would have had on that paperwork that are just not put in here?
But they wouldn't have had that on scene. I'm telling you, this
Yeah,
is
if
from.
it is so if they're right, not on scene, but if they're looking for information and it's an investigation, and then this is part of what they find out in an investigation, and they closed it. So why is it closed when this still has to be determined? These aren't things you test for.
I guarantee you, it's on the second one.
These aren't things you test for. So if they're analyzing anything, if there's still an analysis and testing, this isn't, you're finding out his birthplace and things like that, his last doctor visit date, pain treatment, that's something you find out in the investigation that's now closed.
Right, and I'm saying on the second autopsy, because this is the initial on what they see on scene, and then once they get them to the lab and do testing and everything, that's when another report will come through, and it will have all the information on it.
He was in a rehab, and the rehab was a house, and so and what it should show you is on this report right here is, if they did an investigation, like boom, it wouldn't have been hard to call the place and say, hey, did he have tobacco use, alcohol use, any of these things? How would you not know these things when you're doing a coroner report and you're addressing issues and signs of what could have happened to a body?
Where were you going with the spiritual awakening, Cheryl? Where? I'm curious about that.
If y'all would listen to me,
Does
literally,
that have anything to do with this?
Spiritual awakening has something to do with all of these people taking their lives or being made to take their lives, because
I've trust me, I'm enlightened enough to know not to worry about other people. I worry about what's wrong with me, not you. I look for justice, as it biblically says. When you don't know what happened to one of your friends, you advocate, because since the dead doesn't have a voice, you advocate for them, and it says this in the Bible.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is this process makes you face all of your fears, and you start hearing voices.
I don't have fears. That's the thing.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you.
That's how you get through enlightenment. And if you have fear, you're not enlightened. If you have fear, you're not open. So I don't think it's fear that drove them. I think someone's sent me a message and talking about like a device that they can use to disrupt your internal structure. Like it's like a direct energy device.
And spirit is all frequency. It's all the same thing. I don't know the government devices that they use. I've heard of them. I've never seen them, but
have to look into them.
The spirit world, like I was activated and I spiraled all the way down, and the similarities between, like I was saying, Joe and David Wilcock and even Perez Hilton, right? And they all end, mine ended, I called the cops and asked them to shoot me because I was like, I don't know how to make the voices stop because I don't want to hurt myself. And they're making me prove that I am not afraid to die. They are trying to get me to kill myself.
Well, the thing is, if you listen to what Perez was saying on his live, his was a direct response to hate comments, because this is what he said, something very direct. He said, this is what you guys want, isn't it? And then, because he gets a lot of hate. And so he just, there's ways, so I do too. And some of these comments really can get to you. And you have to find it within yourself to realize that nobody has power over you but you. The power of the temple is within you, not through anyone else. And that's what Jesus came here to try and tell us.
Right, and that's why the system has literally programmed us to self-destruct when we connect with the spirit world.
Well, that's why you have to understand what are the Trojans that are causing you to have error codes that make you want to self-destruct. You have to look at those, and you have to find a way to secure yourself from those things. And to do that, you have to understand and identify exactly what they are.
Right, but when they're being brought, the call is coming from within, you know what I mean? These things are rooted deep within us, and
exactly.
No one wants to die, but until you face death, you're gonna be like not willing to die, if that makes sense.
It's not even that. It's some people who realize, so you need two things to make it really the two most important things you need to do beyond to get beyond this world is to have humility and superhuman hope. It's called faith that you're going to make it somewhere beyond this earthly realm. If you do not have 1010% instilled in you that you are making it beyond this place, it won't happen for you. If there's a shadow of doubt within yourself, you don't have faith. Gearhead, I know you've been wanting to come up.
Yeah, you can take my spot if you want.
No, you're good. There's plenty of spots.
Word.
So yeah, there's just a lot of inconsistencies here. And we have to talk about it. We have to call it out. We don't not necessarily have to, but it is the right thing to do. So when you ask, does the Bible say you should seek justice if your friend passes mysteriously? Yes, the Bible commands believers to value life, speak for the defenseless, and pursue justice against wrongdoing. When someone dies, especially under unclear or violent circumstances, Scripture views a person who cannot speak or defend themselves as someone needing an advocate. Defending the vulnerable in Proverbs 31:8-9 tells you to speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves and ensure justice for the helpless. And then in Genesis 4:10, it tells us, notes that innocent blood cries out, showing that God hears and recognizes unjust loss of life. Romans 13:4 explains that governing authorities and legal systems exist as servants of God to execute wrath and justice on wrongdoers. And they've closed the case and haven't done what it says in Romans 13-4. Deuteronomy 32-35 states that the vengeance and ultimate judgment belong to God, offering peace when human answers fall short. So if you think that it is wrong to ask questions, then the people who are telling you that it is wrong, they are wrong. If he didn't, he does now. And I'm sure he did because he was showing us these books that were all full of God. He was showing us hidden books of the Bible and everything like that. So I'm sure he did. Is there a narrative page and body diagram? No, but what we have is this from the guy that posted the corner report or whatever. So we have the target property address predicted, not really sure. It's not sure, it's not exact. Somewhere in this area. So
It took them 2 hours to find him.
Damn.
And I'm telling y'all that from what I just read on that report. Rigor mortis doesn't start in until 2 hours. And lividity doesn't happen until 2 hours.
Yeah.
and he has rigor. Yep.
And he has liver, which is lividity, which is blood pooling.
Well, hey,
Thank you for clarifying.
the liver.
No, blood pooling means like when the heart stops, whatever you're laying on or sitting on or whatever, it goes to the lowest part of the body. So if you pass away on your back, all the blood is going to go towards your back.
Yeah, I got
Like
you.
the
Like it's
back half of your
like
body.
like if a water, yeah, like it's gonna. I got you. I got you.
Al Gore is rigor.
So your blood is a coolant. It's like a liquid coolant that it takes heat away from your heart and it brings it to your skin, and the heat leaves your body through your skin. So your blood is like a radiator. And so just like a radiator, when you turn off your car, all the water is trickling down to the bottom.
Gravity.
Yeah, same thing with
Yeah.
that makes complete sense.
Dude, I can't.
No, it's not all the information. This is a coroner's report, not the autopsy.
That shit.
Autopsy is going to give a body diagram and give more detail.
Sorry, let y'all read this and see some more. Get out of y'all's way.
Hey, child, I was looking at you.
At least 2 hours before they found him. At least 2. Peak rigor and lividity is at 8 hours.
Jeez.
After 32 hours is when rigor goes away.
It went in after 82 hours?
32.
32.
So that's when they'll loosen back up.
I'm really concerned about this
What?
because if it has no logic was filed, would they have assumed that he was an organ donor?
The family would have to give permission.
So what happened to them? Because they wouldn't have they would have found that out right away. And obviously they couldn't have used this, or they would have been dead. But
So listen to me, okay?
there's technology where they can heal them and revive them. I know the person who made it.
Listen, this report was made on scene.
I'm done.
The autopsy would happen in lab and have more detail, and all of that will be filled out. They only got what they seen on scene.
Okay.
So that's why there's a lot of information missing, because family wasn't there to be asking questions. Now, on the autopsy, all of those should be answered, and if they're not, then that raises concern.
Repeat that again. The last part.
It will raise concern if the final autopsy report has this type of information missing, but this is not the final report. This was the initial on-scene report from what they seen when they arrived.
And you just noticed that part too?
What?
The splatter?
Well, yeah, you would see blood spatter on the scene.
Not from a hanging, not all of them.
No, you shouldn't have them. I'm not saying that they're good people, okay? I mean, there's been scenes that I've rolled up on that they had blood dripping out of the nose. I mean, but splatter, no, there was a struggle. This report could have been my opinion only. Do not come for me. They're lying. If they're putting blood splatter on there, there's more that happened than just self-harm.
Mm-hmm. And if you're in one of these facilities, they're supposed to be checking on you every couple.
Absolutely. Every hour. On the dot.
So why can't we look into them?
You can.
They won't let us. They won't. We post about it and they freaking remove the posts. I'm gonna think about it again. I'm gonna post this.
The best way to do it is not publicize it and secretly start looking into them.
I'm gonna just keep posting about it. I don't give a damn. Take my camp down. I got another one. Just take the 2 off my handle and you'll find it. But
If y'all look at Marilyn Monroe, Michael Jackson, all their autopsy reports, you can tell that they were forged. Like,
Why can we get the coroner report but not the physician? Why can we get the name of the coroner but not the physician?
HIPAA.
So HIPAA even applies to dead people?
No. That's the doctor, not
The
him.
primary care. Okay, so got you.
It seems like it's another, you know, when people talk and spread the truth and try to, and you're well known,
So I want to know.
you're famous. It sounds like Holly Weird did something.
I mean, yeah.
Be careful, Haley.
Huh?
She's gonna try to remote view.
Ain't that like Astra?
It's like going to the scene, like going to what happened the day that it happened.
Yeah, like astral
Yeah,
projection.
yeah. We don't know what facility. He wasn't even in a facility. He was in a home, and we don't know who runs that place.
Yeah, it was called a facility, but it's actually not like a real facility. Allegedly, it is, but you see all these inconsistencies. He had rigor mortis, and she's saying it takes 2 hours for that to set in. So why weren't they checking on him? Because if you're in a facility, they're supposed to be giving routine checks.
Because I don't think it was a quote unquote facility that we know of. Like this is like some redneck backwoods type shit.
Yeah, I'm about to go get it. I'm about to go run it up here.
In Georgia, this is Georgia, not Texas. So somewhere in there, somewhere in the south of Texas. Screenshot that if you want to.
Hold on, wait. I'm say keep it. Don't move it. All right.
Look for like halfway homes in that area. What's that zip code? Can anyone just like get that zip code, make it a little bit easier for me, and then I'll get the zip code and I'll look at what I can think I need to look up. So you know what, Dallas? Yeah, I could do that myself. I already know what to look up. Okay.
Come on. Go potty. Come on.
Three 30132.
What was that place?
Say it one more time.
30132.
30132.
That's not.
In Dallas?
That's not it.
You're looking up the Paulding.
Hold on, let me look.
Yeah, because Paulding County has got Dallas.
Because I'm looking. Yeah, no, that's not it. That's way over to the right. That's
Well,
way
why
over
is
to the right.
Paulding
This
County
is showing
coroner?
directly under. I'm showing you where this. I want to show you where this is showing me is.
That don't make any sense. Why the Paulding County
Flip the damn camera.
coroner would be
So
going outside of her jurisdiction.
directly under Dallas, somewhere in this area. That's what that zip code is. So it's somewhere under here though, like White Oak Park.
Okay.
Put that back on. Effects. Boom. Boom. Yeah, Hiram. Okay, I see Hiram. That. Where's 278? There it is.
It's still saying 30132 for that park.
This map is also twisted. That also doesn't help.
I know, but I put it in the White Oak Park and it still said that same zip code.
This freaking guy. All Animal Care Dallas. It's like the closest property.
Hey, can I screenshot that real quick behind you? I got it, thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, I found it. Boom. Okay. Alright. Rehabilitation house near me. Or no. Near All Animal Care Dallas. Okay.
30 block of Palace Port. Palace Point. Sorry. The 30 block of Palace Point.
Here's a house, West Georgia Wellness Center.
West Georgia.
Yeah, give me a second.
I'm about to write that down. West Georgia Wellness Center. Man, I got the hiccup.
I would start calling them. They're open 24 hours. I would start calling and be like, "Hi, you guys like recently like have a like oh you can't even ask that. You can't even ask about anybody. Start getting information, be like, so I would like to like seek treatment, but like I just want to get some information about the place.
Hold on. What are you trying to, what do you want to do? I can do that. I can handle.
I love you. You act like a freaking addict and call West Georgia Wellness Center in Hiram, Georgia. It's HIRAM.
Hold on. West Georgia Wellness Center. All right, where?
In Hiram, HIRAM, and just say, hey, I think I need to check myself in, and I just like wanted to get some information about this place, and then, but before you do, you have to think of what you're gonna ask. You have to think about
Yeah, like you just tell me. I'm about to write down quick.
a lot of. What are these windows look like? Are they
Okay,
bars?
the address is 37 Palace Point.
No, they're not. It's not like that.
It can't be Palace Point because Palace Point is Palace Point.
It's a residential area. That's what the road is called.
Enterprise. No, it's on Enterprise Path.
No,
It's on Enterprise Path. It looks like this. I can't show you that. Paige, what are you looking up?
well, I got them both. Yeah, I was about to say I got both of them written down. What's yours, Dylan? Your address?
Here, it looks like this.
Is that where he was at?
Do you see the house?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking up. I'm looking up houses that are rehabs in that area, and that literally in that area, and this is one of them. There's a bunch of them, you guys. That one's the Hope Harbor Wellness. Something keeps coming up. I've heard something's coming up about this one, and it's like a brick house. They're both right near each other on the same street.
All right, what's
Both houses. This is, and they have 2 different area codes for phone numbers.
dude?
One of
What's
them
the
is like
name?
and I. So, and this is a house. Why does it say Suite 2A?
All right, well, because it's probably the office. It's probably, well, no.
Just be like, I don't know. There's different approaches you could take this. What's the best way, Paige? You know you work in the medical field. You know that we can't like ask for information. So how would we word it to you to be able to not necessarily get information, but to know if someone died there because you don't want to like be haunted or something? Like, I don't know. Is there a way to
What are you
ask
trying to
that?
find out? What are you trying to find out?
Did someone recently die there this month? And we'll start with there.
Just say that you're looking to check yourself in there, but you're hearing rumors that someone passed away there.
And and you were really, that's a great one. Thank you. And that you've been looking at this place for a while because you've been trying to seek treatment and now you just want to make sure that it's safe. Can you get any more?
All right, and this is the West Georgia Wellness Center, right?
Yes, start with that. Yeah. Addiction Treatment Center. It's open 24 hours. Area code is, ready?
Yeah.
All right, so this is
Hold
the
on.
first one.
All right.
Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah. 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 Yep. 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 All right.
And the last one is the same one. The last one is the same one.
All right. And then I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, yeah, boom. All right, I'll be right back.
Thank you, 7. Anything could be possible. We can't rule out anything. We just have to get answers that'll narrow the possibilities down. So if we can get a place, there's no way we couldn't find it. There's like this really beautiful like mansion house as well. And there's nothing for this one. It's got to be one of those two, or this really nice one. Who's trying to come up here? Cheryl.
So I just listened to that video that I was telling you about them like carrying out a body, and I don't know if it's him or not. But check your TikTok DM.
Is it about Joe? Is it about Joe?
Did y'all know that there was another unaliving in July in that same town?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, Dylan, did you hear me about the messages? Sorry.
Yeah, was it about Joe?
Okay. Yeah.
Did you think they saw his body?
Well, I don't know. I came across this video and it's like breaking news and it's of people like carrying out a body in a white tarp and it just doesn't look right. I don't know if it's actually him or if they just used like a video and said that it was him. I don't know, but it's worth looking at if you've never seen it.
What did the house look like? Was it brick or was it green? Any of the above? We're looking at multiple houses in the area.
Yeah, you can kind of see the house or at least like the shrubbery. It's like of the doctor or the ambulance paramedics like carrying out a body.
Can you send that to me?
Yeah. Here.
Yeah, I'm gonna exit this.
I'm gonna add you in that page, but your name is weird. So how do I tag you?
Me?
Like, I could type. Oh, I can't type in page. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. It should go in your. I tagged you in a comment.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, there's no way to really know if it was him or not unless, like you said, you guys find the house that...
That looks like the nice place. That looks like the nice place that I was looking at. But that looks like down south. Look at the shrubbery. Or look at the sawgrass. It doesn't
look at the body. It looks like it's already in, like, rigor mortis. Like, the neck is, like...
He would have been in rigor.
No, there's so much Kool-Aid all over the sheet. And this one. So let me look at this house. Let me look at this house because I found a place and it's actually North Georgia Recovery. So, no. I'm gonna look at more places at the front. I need to see. No, it's not this place. It can't be. This isn't a house. This actually is a center. Wait a minute. I don't know. North Georgia.
If you guys go in my reposted videos, I might have reposted it. I don't know. But I will after I get off of here.
Okay. Does this look like the grass? Like this, like not here, but here. But it was white, and there's white around this way. Let me see. Huh. Let me check the TikTok again. Why do these tabs do this? I hate. Okay. Oh, it does it on computer. Thank you, Cheryl, for sharing it, sis.
Of course.
No, there's Christmas lights on the house. Or there's Christmas lights in a tree. I don't think that's true. This isn't shown by no real news person. This has someone with the AI thing, and they just like make it. Yeah, no, I don't think this is. No. This isn't real. I don't think this is real. So we can't go off of that. No, but good find because it was, something worth looking into. Absolutely. Because at first you had to actually look into the person to see they just make up shit. Like that's all their content is about. Comment.
Yeah. All right. When you're going and trying to get into facilities and programs and things and rehabs, they send you to their to the desk that's not them. But I got an appointment with the lady first thing in the morning tomorrow. With the people who are actually at the house we're trying to call.
Okay. So did you ask them anything about a death?
Yeah, she said she did. The lady, she was like, she's not. She's from the office, the main office. I gotta do
That's
that
suspicious.
tomorrow.
Wait, did you say the comfy
Yeah,
place?
she's not actually at the facility. She's not actually at the facility. What? What'd you say?
The comfy place?
And that's actually normal. It's really hard to call into these places.
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
What comfy
I
place?
thought we were still trying to figure out exactly where that
Yeah. So there's another one. Hope Harbor Wellness.
Hold on, Hope Harbor. I'm about to write it down.
It's closed. It doesn't open until tomorrow at 9.
Yeah, that's what the lady said. I should be receiving a call the following business day, so that's tomorrow.
Let's look at the reviews on this place.
Paige, what were you talking about?
I'm over here still trying to find other places that it could be.
No, that's good. That's what yeah.
And that's why I said the comfy place, because that was another one that popped up.
So it's really weird how this is at some other office for this Georgia Wellness Center, because this is a house. What do you mean you don't have to take a phone call on site?
No, they have like when you're going to rehab and stuff, when you're trying to go and get into rehabs, you go through like a main office. I mean, not main office, but you go through like
Where would this main office be located? I'm wondering who's the blanket for it.
I'm not sure, but they're going the wellness place is gonna call me tomorrow. So
Okay, thank you so much. I'm looking at the reviews now.
Does the address, the 126, does that match up with anything you've been looking at? The 126 Enterprise Path in Hiram, Georgia?
now we got a little panel. We got people starting to chip in. That's what's up.
Does that look like it?
Hey Dylan, look at Paige's profile picture. I mean, look at Paige's picture.
It's very interesting. There's a review on this one. What is it? What is it?
She said, "Does that look like the place?"
Where?
On her picture, I guess. I reckon.
That's one of them that I'm looking at.
Word.
Oh, the comfy place? Wait a minute. Can you?
It might be that might be the place. Sounds crazy. I'm about to write that down. The comfy place.
It's a psychotherapist place.
Oh well, I think he was in like a rehab.
That's what people are saying.
What do you mean?
We don't know that for a fact.
There's
He-
two.
I mean, it makes sense that he was at the
There's two
hospital
of them,
for
and that one's
mental
on the-
health for
That
him to
one's
be
not in the
trans.
right spot. The one that you're showing is not in the right spot. There's two of them.
All right,
Okay.
well, I'm marking this one out. Actually, I'm gonna have to do once we get off live. I'm gonna have to do my own like research and looking back up because it was showing me things that you all are bringing up now, topics that y'all are bringing up now, but I didn't think to write them down because we hadn't got that far yet. So I'm gonna write down everything and I'll have a full briefing tomorrow.
all of this stuff on here. Huh. It just just nothing makes sense. Nothing.
Have you looked into the West Georgia Wellness Center?
Yeah, that's the one that I was looking at. That's the greenhouse. The first one I looked up.
Okay.
And so that's
It's
the one
AI. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
he called it already. So I'm gonna still pull this up, the coroner report. It's actually not real. I looked at it. It's not real. If you look at the post, post a whole bunch of fake news stories.
What's not real?
That video of somebody, they posted a video of somebody coming out of an ambulance with a bloody sheet or a Kool-Aid sheet, and they said it was Joe Felz.
Oh, you talking about what Cheryl was talking about?
Yeah, if you go on and you look at it, and you look at the page at the person, you'll see what I'm talking about.
EJ, unmute, try what? 126.
Yeah, try 126 Enterprise Path.
Don't hey, you'll get restricted and it'll take you down if you say that.
Oh, my bad. I put it in the chat.
Okay, that's better.
Another one could be Highland Rivers.
Well, for one, if these are all places like the one I just called, we're gonna have to there probably wait.
Actually affects. Let me get it better. Why is it doing this? Because I just showed it to you and it showed it in a different. There's a splatter, but it also has more up here. No note. Foul play suspected. No.
Is it weird anybody else that his name isn't even listed on this report? I mean, it's up top, but I don't know the case number and stuff. It just looks off. Are we for sure that this is correct? Like this is legit?
What do you mean? Oh, that the paper's legit?
Yeah, the paper we're looking at right now.
This is what was shared by an investigator to TikTok.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, but
But true.
it could be not. It could be falsified.
It does say so. As she pointed out, it says that he had rigor mortis, which means he had at least 2 hours been passed, but also he was supposed to be in a facility. It says he passed in a facility, so in his facilities they should be doing routine checks on you. So how did he go so long?
Yeah.
One more thing, if this is a real report, they're missing so much information, like pictures taken. Like these should all be like, like decisive. It shouldn't be like, just blank.
That's
It
what I
either was
said.
or it wasn't.
Right. That's why the coroner's report has it on there to put. I'm gonna see, does the coroner call the family? Because when you get into one of these places, you have to put an emergency contacts.
Yeah. You have to. That's mandatory.
Yeah. Does the coroner have to?
You charge.
I know his girlfriend did a thing with people, and she stated in there, like the third thing she stated was, the truth will come out after.
Yeah, they have to call
When
your
she,
family.
yeah.
Yeah, they have to call your family. So, and he has to have emergency contact in a facility. So why is all that information blank? They are legally and ethically required to locate and notify the legal next of kin as soon as possible.
I told y'all that.
No, what you said was that they wouldn't have this information because the family wasn't there.
Yeah, because the family wasn't there.
No, they call them.
Well, yeah, they can call them after they take the body away.
No, they have to legally call them to get this then they have an emergency contact. So they had, and that's why the information is here on a coroner's report, because it's here to be filled out.
They call the family after they take the body off the scene.
Exactly. And so where's the coroner?
I don't know. You're going to have to call her and ask her.
Exactly, not on the scene. So exactly, you were the one that was saying that they wouldn't have this information. It's saying they legally should have this information.
I guarantee it's on the autopsy report.
This is a coroner's report. It has criteria that it asks for a reason. I think the JE. Yeah, Gearhead, you can join.
Hey, so I did some digging like a week ago when it first happened. The battery Evo company that Joe was using closed down and shut down. I just thought that was a little fishy.
Someone just gave me this. The what closed down?
It was called like a battery Evo. It powered the solar, whatever solar shit he was into.
So it was his company?
I don't know if it was his company, but he was partnered with them. I know.
They closed down. Do you know what date?
It was recent. I know that.
Was it before or after?
I think it was after. That's why it was fishy to me.
We need a confirmation.
That's why I was saying it the way somebody else could look it up again.
The guy in here says that this is his report that we're looking at, so let's ask him the questions. That's what he says.
Who? Which one? Point them out for me, homie.
It says presidential, something, Mr. CEO. Let me see.
Oh, that's the private investigator.
Yep.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the live. He said ask him questions. We got some questions, sir.
Yo, Dylan, put him up here.
Who is it? I'm sorry, I was reading
Private investigator.
Oh, who is
the guy who made this thing.
Here he is. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. Manifestation. All right, let me plug in my phone.
We're getting her done, guys.
Yeah, I've had like 28 people send me this live in the last 5 minutes. I figured I'd come see what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
So I have a couple, I wasn't prepared. So I have
if you're good, let me just start real quick before you start with all that, okay? I'm gonna make something really, really, really clear, okay? I'm gonna make a couple things clear. One, Joe is my friend, okay? I've known Joe since 2018. So that is the main reason why I'm doing this to begin with. I just want to know what happened to my friend, okay? First and foremost.
We're trying to help you, buddy. We're on your side, brother.
So you share the same sentiment we share.
Exactly. Secondly, though, you guys need to understand things that have been redacted from that report are redacted for a reason. It's not to hide them from people. It's not because you can't have the information. It's stuff that his family very specifically does not want put out there. Not only that, but things like his driver's license, his social security number, his physical address. There's no need for us to put that out there for all kinds of crazy people on the internet.
Blood splatter?
Yeah, nobody needs that, dude. We're about blood splatter.
There's a few things that we've noticed here on this report. So if he was in a facility and he has rigor mortis, that means he was dead for over 2 hours. And that means they weren't doing their routine checks.
All right, guys, hold on a second. Let me get my phone set up here.
So what we're looking into is why we can't find this place that actually happened at, because that's the thing we don't know. We know everything about JE and him passing and everything about it, but this is just locked down tight. I post about it, TikTok takes it down. All I do is ask questions about the house. All I do is say, why can't we talk about the house? And boom, it takes it down.
We can talk about the house. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, so where's
What's the
not
address?
necessarily where no, not that. We don't want to do it like that. Can you send us the address in a different way so we don't make it public? We just want to do our own investigation.
I can't. This is the thing, guys. We don't
So
want
the investigation's closed. We looked it up. There is no ongoing investigation. The only ongoing investigation that could be happening is a private one. They have no jurisdiction over anybody or authority over a case.
So the reason that we have not put any other addresses out, guys, is because, again, this is a privately owned residence. We don't want, the second you put this address out on the internet, you've
We
got
need to investigate it. We need to see if the investigation shows everything it needed to ask.
Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't show shit. That's why I'm doing it. That's literally why I'm here. It doesn't.
Thank
They didn't
you.
investigate shit. They didn't investigate a damn thing.
We're here to
Yeah,
help you,
I agree
brother.
with you. I
We're
agree
here
with
to.
you.
So I'm following you now. We're here to join you and in an alliance to help you find your
Shoot me a
friend.
message. Shoot me a message, Dylan. I'm going to send you.
Yeah,
I will message you the address. Okay.
We will
I'm
help
going
you
to
find
ask
your
you that
friend
you
or what
do
happened
not,
to him.
do not put this address.
No personal
Online.
information needs to be.
I'm
put
not.
out.
No, you have my word. You have my word. You can trust me.
All due respect, I don't trust anybody, Dylan. But
And I feel that. This world is so fake, and TikTok and this thing is so fake.
What? That's crazy, brother. You can't say that. Not everybody.
Not you, no, but this. You know what I'm saying? Like this has
I
all
got
been
it.
a lie to us, and so you have to use your power of discernment. And this is where we looked it up. Hey, so President, I was telling everybody this is where I was inciting. This is what you do when you don't know what happened to somebody. The Bible says, yes, my phone's about to die, but it says, yes, the Bible commands a believer to value life. I asked it, does the Bible say you should seek justice if a friend passes mysteriously? It says yes, and it gives multiple descriptions of why. The Bible commands believers to value life, speak for the defenseless, and pursue justice against wrongdoing. When someone dies, especially under unclear or violent circumstances, Scripture views a person who cannot speak or defend themselves as someone needing an advocate.
yeah,
So the
And
case
this
is
is a
actually
selfless act
closed.
we are doing to advocate for him and pray and ask the Creator in the way Jesus told us to pray by ourselves in our room. Say that prayer in the book of Matthew, and pray for their forgiveness and quietism. And so we're working on doing all of that, and not only that, there's still the unjust part to figure out.
Yeah, all right. What were you saying? Whoever was talking, I think Gear.
So the case is actually closed.
So it's closed, but it's not closed. Okay, so this is how it works with the GBI. They have a period now up to it can be anywhere from 120 days to 6 months until we get basically the toxicology report back. Okay, once the toxicology report comes back, then it will officially be closed. Okay, they very quickly rush this to call this a suicide. I have no doubt about that. They didn't even do a full autopsy.
And I'm not saying you're crooked or anything, but why would they close the case and then it's privately investigated? So you're just doing this off of your free will? You're not getting
This
anything
is
out
his
of it?
best friend of 18 years.
This is
It's personal.
I'm doing this because hold on a second. Yeah, I'm doing this because one, Joe is my friend, and two, because I'm the most qualified person to do it. Okay, I went to basic mandate, which is police academy in 2003. After that, I went to work for the United States Marshal Service. After that, I went to work for the Defense Intelligence Community, where I was a targeting officer and an analyst for 5 years. Okay.
Well, look.
Sir,
We're not against you.
We all have unique experiences.
Yeah, I'm not
and when
against
we
you
get
at
to know
all.
each other, we'll figure out why we were put here to do this task together.
Can we let him tell his side of the story without interruptions, please?
Yeah.
I'll talk.
We already told him.
Hey, let him talk. I'll
Go
bring you
ahead.
down. Kevin, don't do that. Hold on. I'll bring you back up, but let him talk.
Let me see if I can get. Hold on one second. Let's see if we can get Alex to jump in here with us.
Yeah, is that okay? Perfect.
Maya, yes, I've talked to her. I interviewed Alex for 3.5 hours 2 days ago, and I've talked to her numerous times on and off since then. I've interviewed the guy that took them to Mexico, a guy named Greg Smith, the guy that's on TikTok making all the crazy stories. I interviewed him for 3 hours the other night. He's got the craziest story out of everyone. Let me see. Haley May, who is in on it? Suggesting I'm in on my friend's death is pretty fucked up, just FYI. What about Julian? I've talked to Julian. I talked to Julian 2 days ago. Julian is busy doing his tour. He's all over the country right now. Let me see. Alex.
Do you have any way I can get into contact with Julian?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the best thing to do is just hit him up on Instagram, honestly.
Okay, so I'm not. The reason I say this is my dad owns a scrapyard.
Okay.
So it wouldn't really be me, but it would be my father that he needs to talk to.
Gotcha. Yeah. The only way that I've ever been able to get a hold of him is just message him on Instagram.
I got you.
Y'all can't come up with assumptions about President. He hasn't even got to express what he has done for the investigation or his side of things. Y'all are just jumping in because you think the whole family is in on it.
I'm gonna bring everybody. So I'm gonna bring. Hold on. So I'm gonna bring everybody down. I'm gonna let him have the floor because we came here for an investigation, right? And he's doing an investigation. So let him talk. Nobody interrupts.
All right, guys. So we're on day 12 of this. Okay. In the past 12 days, I've interviewed. Let me double check my numbers. I am at 27 people. I've interviewed 27 firsthand witnesses. This means people who have either seen or talked to Joe directly during the last 3 to 6 months of his life. Okay. I've collected 530 pieces of source documentation. What does that mean? Source documentation is basically evidence. It's anything from documents to reports to photographs, videos. I have screenshots of his text messages between him and Alex for the last probably month of his life. Okay. I've got 530 different things to try to piece together.
We don't want screenshots. We want phone records. We want to verify those through phone records.
Let me talk. Let me talk. So this is why none of this has been put online. Okay. This is how real investigations work. You don't go around running your mouth and sharing stuff until not only do you verify, but you cross-verify.
That doesn't do anything.
Okay? So until everything is cross-verified, it doesn't mean anything. Nothing's real. Okay. So
we do find inconsistencies here that we've noticed. Have you noticed that he who was dead too long, that they weren't doing the routine checks?
Oh, absolutely. He was dead about 10 hours when they found him.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he was dead about 10 hours when they found him.
Thank you.
Yeah, he was dead about 10 hours when they found him. He was hung with a piece of commercial grade wiring, metal wiring. I don't know if you know anything about hanging, but it's the most painful way to hang yourself. Why? Like, I can't in good conscience, convince myself that he did that to himself on purpose.
We know.
Okay?
We know.
No.
We know.
I just don't believe that. I never will. The evidence right now very clear. The evidence right now definitely points to it being what they're saying it was, but that does not surprise me. Okay. He was definitely in a dark place the last 2 months of his life. Okay. Ever since his dad died, he was really going through some shit. And that's very obvious and evident to anybody. All you have to do is go back and watch his last 10, 12 videos. He says it multiple times. He'll tell you, I'm not in a good place right now. Literally, he uses those words. Does that mean he killed himself? No. To me, that's still not.
That would be just used against you if you said that before. I've said things on the internet now. It's like if something happens to me or him, we've said things on the internet that they're just going to say, look, see, they did this because of this. And that's not true.
Exactly. So, yeah, there's all kinds of inconsistencies.
And you remember the thing about the voluntary thing. I've signed voluntary paperwork when I was a kid. When you sign those paperwork, you can't get out. So when they say the transportation and all this stuff and that it was voluntary, the voluntary doesn't mean voluntary once you're signed in.
Correct. If you're there for an actual, if you're there, depends on what you're there for. So let me catch you up, okay? So the place that he was at was a rehabilitation facility, okay? He got transferred there, okay? Before that, go back in time. I don't have my calendar in front of me. Basically, a week before this, okay, he allegedly tried to unalive himself. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to go on here and say how he did it, but he allegedly tried to unalive himself. Alex found him, called 911, and he was taken to a medical facility. We'll just say medical facility. I can't remember how she worded it. A crisis stabilization center.
Can I ask you the state of why? Was it anything taken? Was it ingestion, or was it anything others? Was it the same scenario?
No, not the same scenario. Nope.
Okay, so that's the thing. That's what I want to know, because things can be put on the surfaces of things that make you. Okay, we're on the same page.
Exactly. So he was in the hospital. He was hospitalized from where he tried to do this. As soon as they discharged him, he was immediately transferred to this rehabilitation center. Okay, he had been at this rehabilitation center, I can't remember, either 2 or 3 days when this happened, and I do not understand what kind of medical facility does not. Yeah, I don't want to get in all that. It's the same questions you guys already have. Like, who was watching him? Why were they not watching him? I have a ton of questions.
We need algebra to figure out what we don't know. So we take the variables and we have to formulate them correctly into an equation to where we can figure out and solve for x. That's how we're figuring this out.
Yep.
That's how clairvoyants figure out what they don't know. That's just the universal law of mathematics. The building blocks to everything is math. You can find out for what you don't know if you know algebra. 10 hours.
Yeah, it doesn't do head counts exactly. So yeah, nothing is adding up about this at all.
10 hours. You only sleep in one of those places for around how long? 8? Like, you only have or how is that set up? That's another thing we need to figure out.
Well, the last time that we have been able to verify that he was alive, the last time he was seen alive was 10:30 at night, the night before, and that was via one of the surveillance cameras inside the house saw him, I think, in the kitchen at about 10:30 at night. Okay, the next time he is seen is the following morning at 7 a.m. Employee passes him. They thought that he was standing there. He was not standing there. He was already deceased at that time. They just didn't go slow enough to realize it.
What time was that? 7:30?
7 a.m. 0700. So somewhere between 10:30 p.m. on July 31st and 7 a.m. on August 1st is when this happened. Now, if do the science behind it, if rigor mortis has already set in, then we know he has to have been deceased for at least so many hours. He had ants crawling up his body. That takes time to happen also. That's not something that just happens, within 20 minutes. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, absolutely. He's definitely a short guy. So I'm very confused also about how that person did not know that, I have not had a chance to interview that person yet. So hopefully I will this week. I've got somebody trying to set that up for me, but that's one of my biggest questions right now is how did they not realize he was already deceased the first time they saw him? The reason was he tried to unalive himself.
And if he looked like he was standing there for that long, if he wouldn't have been standing in the same place for 10 hours, they would have known something would have been.
Well, this is a very wooded area, guys. Okay, so this was a very wooded area. We're talking about this place is on 7 acres. Okay, so the place where he was found was right off of the driveway, but it's heavily wooded.
So you wouldn't see it on Google Maps or anything.
Correct.
Okay. And you did send me that address by chance?
Let me see. Hold on a second.
I appreciate you so much, and I will work in tandem with you, not against you. I just want to help you find what happened to your friend, and I think that we've come pretty close to uncovering what's going on. Not what's going on, but the attempt to cover it up. Not even there's nothing that we have that's for sure intent right now. We just have negligence. We have negligence. So camera in the kitchen. Next time at 7 a.m. I need to get like a blueprint. That will help me figure out some more variables. waiting for him to come back up. He's sending. Give me just a second, guys. He's the investigator. He's personally, that's his friend of 18 years. So he's going ahead and sending something very important. What we've actually been manifesting and trying to figure out is the exact location. He has it. We can't share it, but we're gonna work on it and we're gonna figure this out. Because one thing that I've known by doing this project with free energy and everything like that is 2 heads are better than 1. 3 heads are even better. When you have 10, there's 500 people who run this country. If we had 1,000 people on the same page, we'd be stronger. So we just have to work together. But there's people that keep trying to request. And I also forgot to gift him. I actually forgot because everything that has been sent to me through Joe, I was about to gift him, but it wants me to do my ID. So give me a second. Let me grab my ID and do this and cash out everything. What did I do? Oh, my wallet's right behind my phone. Okay. All right, so we'll get you guys back up here. Second.
Yo.
What's up?
What's up, buddy?
About to do something real fast. If he pops up back in, will you guys say something? I have to put in my ID because I was gonna cash everything out and gift it to him because I just have to. People have been like gifting me and I haven't cashed anything out, and I just feel like the right thing to do would be giving it to his friend.
Fact.
Just a second.
I'm not gonna lie, I would like to work with him too. What he does is what I would like to do.
You seem like you're.
What'd you say, brother?
Did you hear me?
What'd you say?
I said it seems like that's what you like to do. I think that would be great. I'm trying to. I can't. You still hear me? That's crazy because I'm trying to. Do you guys see my camera?
I can.
You do?
Yeah.
Damn, that's why it's not working. Oh, there it goes. Don't look at my ID, you guys.
Oh no, we can't see now. We can't see. Well, yeah, I can see you now. I'm about to set my phone on the ground. Oh no, we can't see your camera. It's got the green screen up of
Okay, it's cool. I had to verify my ID. Come on, take. All right, well, it's gonna take a minute to verify it. Says. All right. So yeah, so we got a lot of answers here. So I just need to get and see if I got. I can't share anything, but I want to just see if I have it. This is a help. They got me. Okay. Cool.
JE, I think JE. Do you want to come up, back up? She had something to say, or he. So we gotta figure out who signed. Who signed what? Taddy or Tavy. She's on this.
So I think he's looking to get Alex and he's contacting Alex to see if she can get on live through Joe's account.
Or
Yeah, we have to we're getting clarification, and it really sucks. I wish he wouldn't ask. He felt compelled to ask her and get her on. I didn't want to necessarily bother her. You know, I could only imagine what she's going through right now. So, but if that's what's the route that's gonna be taken, we'll take the opportunity.
yeah.
And if she wants to do it off live, I will absolutely do it off live.
The JE said, can you bring them up? The JE, they were part of the our little research group, I guess you could say.
So let me go. So now that we've got some clarification, let me do the right thing. Because I was asking and pointing in all directions, but I think I already did. No, it's not. Let me just delete these okay. Because that's what you do. All right, cool. I removed any posts about asking about his girlfriend online because since now that we know, they're also, like I said earlier, I already felt this way. I was saying this on live earlier. I don't think she has anything. I think she's in the exact same boat. She doesn't know what the hell to do, what the hell went on, and she's just so.
Yeah, given the situation and the circumstances.
So now, what's this about? The investigation with Joe. His friend is he has a private investigator friend who's investigating it, and he came up in the live, and he was checking to see if he could get Alex on here, Joe's partner, so she can clear the air, because a lot of things need to be cleared, not just because so we know what's true, so we know in the directions to look, because yes, something is up, and I think they agree something's up, and they just don't know what directions to look, and I'm pretty sure they need our help. The people who actually want to help and actually do something the correct way. No, we're not looking for someone to blame. We're looking for answers to see what happened, and we have a lot of them now. So to blame, sweetheart, he was in a facility. He was 10 hours deceased. Rigor mortis set in. There's ants crawling on his body. In one of those facilities, they have to do routine checks on you throughout the night, obviously for 10 hours. And the person who did finally see him thought he was standing up and didn't realize he was passed up. So if he was in that position for 10 hours, nobody would have thought, if they were doing their routine checks, that somebody would be standing up all night in the same position without checking on them. So that's what we have here from the investigator. So we know something's up. He knows something's up.
I think
the police aren't investigating it correctly.
The president and the dude's back, I think.
Oh, he is? Perfect.
I think I just seen Paige shout him out or tag him.
No, he's not in here.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. He sent me his messages. So I'm just waiting for him to respond. He can't come up.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still stuck with a lot of questions.
Why can't he come up? Okay, cool. All right, no, that's fine. No, absolutely. I just want to put his business out there. What he's
You too what, Haley? Questions?
we got lots of those. Lots of them. Yeah, he was just up here. He's looking to see if he can get Alex on here as well. But he's preoccupied with something else. So just give him some time. He's aware what's going on here. He clarified a lot. He gave a lot of detail. He gave me the address of the facility that he was at. I cannot share it. I'm sworn to secrecy. But that's because we have to do this correctly, and I don't want to be counterproductive to finding out the truth.
Boom.
And I'm probably gonna offer to give him my phone number. So let me tell him. He gave us the day he was first submitted. There was 2 attempts, and the first time wasn't the same as that time. However, with what I pitched as a possibility, he kind of picked it up. So I think I know what the other way was. So, and I did offer to do this off of live because I feel like it's very it should be. If we're really coming to find out what happened, I just want to make sure it's done the right way. It's not done counterproductive. But we do have really good information. He's on the same page. He knows something happened, and it wasn't something's going on. So we have some really good variables to work with. We're not going to be able to find it on Google Maps. It's a very heavily wooded place. There's a driveway that leads off a road into a very wooded place, which is textbook for a place that is wanting to make sure that you can't run from it fast. There's ants crawling on his body. There was 10 hours in between. It was on August 1st, not the 3rd. The last time he was seen on camera was at 10:30 in the kitchen.
July 31st through and August 1st. Through the
The next
1st.
time he was seen was by a person at 7, approximately at 7.
Yeah, he was.
There was no routine checks. There was no routine checks done if he was there for 10 hours, and there were ants crawling on him, and he was standing up in a position, and somebody saw that when he was seen at 7 that he had whose car is he? So he's not up here yet. So the next time he was seen, he was standing up in a stand-up position, so the person who saw him did not know he was deceased. And so which brings me to the question, okay, so there was no routine checks because nobody would have thought one person standing in one spot for 10 hours was normal.
I mean, just off the simple fact of I've been to one of those facilities, and bro, you're literally everybody's supposed to get talk to at least a staff member staff member supposed to interact with you at least once an hour, like come by and say, hey, what up, you all right? You know what I mean? And they walk around the facility or whatever and make sure everything's everything. I mean, but I don't know if he was in the same type of facility I was, which is a rehabilitation facility.
That is a question.
Yep.
Yeah, he absolutely must have been because I assume he must have been because that's what he was there for. Was for attempts. There was an attempt. He was found unresponsive by his.
Couldn't have been there. He couldn't have been on that watch because if you're on that watch, you're 9 times out of 10 you go somewhere with a camera that monitors you.
But it said it was 2 to 3 days that he was there before that actually happened. So how long do they keep you on that watch? Only less than 72 hours?
I think it depends on the person.
Maybe laws.
It depends on the person and if they're showing.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Trust me, brother.
I've been through a lot of stuff when I was younger.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Which is even weirder because if he was committed for that and he was there and he was on that watch, the staff members are supposed to interact.
You also saw how after that, he was transferred to another place and that's where it happened. We said voluntarily, but we were talking about how paperwork doesn't always mean voluntarily. Just because it's signed on paper doesn't mean you can actually sign yourself out at any time you choose to. So you can be held against your will. At any time that you change your mind, you just can't change it once the papers are signed.
Yeah. Correct. There. Bruh.
I only see my goals. I don't believe in failure. Cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't meet before I once I would say
If he does come back in here, can you just like say something, Seven? Because right now that's what I'm focused on is this investigation. Oh, I have it. But I will. Just give me some time. I have to before I do that, I want to give this some time because I'll have to go off live to do so. Because when I do so, I can't reveal anything about it. If I do find something that is worth sharing, that I do find is, if I find a discovery that was not known, I will share that. But first, consulting with, Seven, you still there, buddy? Oh, I've rested. I've been doing. I did a lot of stuff this morning. I have only been awake probably for, I don't know, 12 hours since 8 a.m. It's 8 p.m. Hey, Brendan. So if you're just got in here, Brendan, we got to talk to the investigator. So, yeah. So he pointed out he's passionate about it, and of course, as he would be, that's his best friend. So we don't want to be counterproductive to what he's doing, um, at all, because I can only imagine if it was my friend, and So yeah, we're just gonna be respectful, but we're still gonna do what God said, and we're gonna be advocates for those who aren't here. Yeah, yeah. No, he came up in the live. It looks like he was just trying to go. Yeah, he gave me the address of the place, and I'm not like I'm waiting to review everything. Yeah, you want to come up here?
Hey, Shelby. Hey, Mama.
Chris, necesito your phone now. Ibu dia lah, ibu dia lah. Ibu.
Yeah, we pulled the alarm now and he's good, maybe not good.
Okay. Yeah, we got some major answers because of the investigator. Thanks to you guys, I guess you guys are spamming him this live, sharing it to him, and so he came in here, and he cleared. We had a good conversation, and it probably shouldn't have been a conversation for live, but he was very cooperative, and he understood that we're just trying to help, and so yeah. It was a really good conversation. He gave us a lot of intel. We even got the address of the place. Well, not necessarily allowed to share that, but Sarah, come up here. Yeah, so we got a lot of good information. He was passed for 10 hours. He was good. He was gone for 10 hours in that facility. They weren't doing their routine checks. When he was found, it was around 7 a.m. He had ants crawling on his body. Yeah, we got a lot more information. Let me swap this over to he was found in a house. He was found in a house. We have the address to the house. His here he goes. Oh no, please come up on the live. He just sent me a long message and it was very good. But we need to take ownership for what we've done. So I'm not convinced yet. All I ask to be
Right on. Yo, can we get some people to start double tapping the screen, please? Share the live out. Appreciate it. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Rosa. Thank you for the Rosa. What's going on now, Dylan? He's immersed.
Ok. ¿Y tú? ¿Está bien? ¿Es new schedule?
No, sí, pending. No, now. I mean, cool.
¿Dónde you put, when?
No, maybe 40 minutes away.
Okay, it's take time for this.
It's for maybe surprise. I don't know.
Mariachi.
So I was responding to him. He sent me a message, and I don't want to say what he said because he probably said it in confidence. But I'll say my response, because he is, he's apprehensive because of, people have shared posts to him about what I have asked, because I was very, curious about everything. I was looking in all directions. So I said, absolutely. I never said to harass anyone. Because he said her and the family. And I said, I said to ask why we haven't got any answers on Joe's page. I never have once said anything about any other family. I have been telling people all day the past 2 days that she is in the same boat as us all. And I wish people would have told you that part as well. I don't want to hurt anyone. I know times are hard for them. So please don't bother her to come talk right now. Let it be private. And when she's ready, I'd like to formally apologize. And I deleted any content that wasn't directing people in the correct places. In the case of Gabby Petito, we would never have found her whereabouts without the internet. Godspeed, and thank you for your clarification.
Boom. That's how you handle that, brother. That's beautiful. I wish I had a soundboard. I would give you a round of applause.
No, I'm just really focused on the greater goal here.
Right, as you should. Like you said, you're not trying to be counterproductive. I got you, friend, twin. We're on the right track. I got a good feeling.
Yeah. So, just let everything be. Not in that sense. We know something's up, but I think the message he was trying to convey was, they don't want nothing. It's not a real investigation. It's not a real investigation, but it is an investigation, just not through the DOJ authorities. He's off to himself. So and like I said before, I just want to be in respect of that because that was his friend of 18 years. So I'm looking at this as a perspective of, if I was working for the DOJ and I was trying to figure something out, this is the way I would go about it. So yeah, I'm just feeling like this is what we should do is right. So, but not harass. And so Alex, do not bother her. That they're in the same boat. They don't know what happened. They don't know they weren't there. They were not there. She was just witnessing him go through a very hard time. And yeah.
We still can keep doing our little investigation without, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I'm still going to. There's nothing going to stop me. But I'm not going to get in his way either.
Yeah. And I'm here. We're here with you, brother.
Thank you. And that's the thing. We're going to be strong together because we have a community. And we just, as long as we move correctly and we do it the right way and we don't do anything wrong, we're not in the wrong.
Yep. Patty. Her heart's for the family. Nova. Come on. Hey, chill out. It's okay. They're not gonna hurt you. No, I can't hear nothing. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Oh, all right, yeah, I can hear you. Can we get some warriors to tap the screen, please? Keep till the live will get shared out. Thanks for the taps. Thanks.
There's also another thing that he said. He was saying also, he's going off about, and also for the record, all of Joe's books in the Bibles, as well as the original scans, are saved to a secured locked location. I have verified that. There are only 2 or 3 people on the planet who know where they are. But to be honest, they aren't that rare. All of the books that I had are scanned and available to public online or publicarchive.org. And I'm like, absolutely. I never said to, or anyway, so what I said in response to that was, and to clarify, we got 400,000 books uploaded in just a couple hours and the site crashed. The revived mission I created was to create a fabulous library with not only his books, but others that are super rare to have. We have the original 1560 Geneva Bible that one of our followers flew to Switzerland to go scan, the real thing. There's only 150 of those left on Earth, just for example. Plus many more rare texts that from the Dead Sea Scrolls to all the lost books, the Ruby, the Emerald Tablets, all the lost books of the Bible. That are said to be lost, except 2 that were said to be lost forever. But I'm working on an Inside Connect in the Vatican to see if there's access to the library. We are doing something incredible, and I wish someone would honor my friend in that way. Just because you know someone doesn't mean you own who they are and the message they convey, respectfully.
That's what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kudos.
He was like judging the library we created.
Well, that library is actually pretty good. I read the Ethiopian Bible, and I was reading the Talmud too. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go on there and read probably the Emerald tablets and that. Where would you suggest that I start, Dylan?
I'm so for the Emerald tablets, or where do you want to read?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know you're immersed in your work right
No,
now.
you're fine, buddy. What was your question? Go ahead.
Where do you suggest? What book do you suggest I?
Oh, ancient magic, magnetism, and psychic forces. It
All
has.
right.
I've read it so many times. Like the past couple of days, I've read it over 4 times. Like the first 7 chapters. I've probably read a total of twice, but the first 4 chapters I've read at least 4 times to people on live. But the more you read it, the better you understand it, and it's amazing. And I explained some of it in a post. You know how clairvoyance is algebra, solving for x of what you don't know. There's a couple of things there's more to it, but algebra is like the easiest you can use for a lot of things. To find out for what you don't know, you solve for x, but there's different equations, and algebra has different formulas to it. It has different degrees and stuff, so it's not just an equation. There's more formulas than algebra, but then there's also so magic was the original word. When they found magnets, they put the word net in it. So that's magnetic. So if you remove the net, it's magic. It's the same word, but it changed when they discovered that it was a network. And so in the book, it'll teach you when and how they changed and created religion and what they created it for. It tells you everything. And it tells you in a light that's not biased. It's very in line with the Bible. And it tells you just so many secrets of what happened and what they were trying to destroy in that time in 1895. And it was it was through the aid of friends. And, that book even made it to even creation. It was almost, they didn't even make it. So it's a really good book, and it's very expensive, and it's free on the website. And it's pinned. It's the second pinned book on the website.
All right. I'm probably gonna go look at that once we get off live and stuff, and probably read and write, like kind of like what a scribe does. I'm gonna read it and write it down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody said, that's kind of the reason why you can't do it if everyone has them. She said that they can't ban them if everyone has them. And I said, that's kind of the point. LOL. The world. It's kind of the whole purpose that he's doing all this. LOL. Hey, Nalia, in any Nemesis wants to come up. That's cool. I don't know who it is. They just.
I don't just let anybody up. You can be friendly to all, but not familiar with all. So if someone has something to contribute, I'll bring them up. So if you see someone that's saying I have something, important, absolutely, we'll hear what they have to say.
All right, yeah. Bring her up. She said she has something to say.
Okay.
If it's BS, just kick her out. Her name is Nalia Intisar.
Oh, they have been saying it's important. Oh, okay. Damn.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here not reading the comments, y'all. Why don't you say that? Oh my gosh. Y'all love to make me look like an ad. Well, I guess it's really my fault.
Dylan.
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
I'm Naila Intisar.
What did you need to say?
You're coming in my live, and I think 2-3 days ago, I fight for Palestine.
Okay.
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 I come from Italy, Rome.
Okay.
Roma.
I was just talking about that.
Yes, I
So,
have
so
a
do you
question.
still live there? Are you near there?
I live in Italy,
Oh, girl, you just okay. Okay. So what in what where in Italy?
Roma, Rome.
Okay,
Oh,
so you're near the Vatican. So listen, I'm gonna have to talk to you about things off live, girl. I'm not trying to get you in trouble. But I need to get into I need to do something impossible. Literally the impossible. Um and I don't think that there was just any reason of how you just heard what we were talking about. And probably okay, so I've been to the Vatican before. I was in 2015. I've been all over Rome. I've seen everything. I've been to Monte Cassino. I've been to the catacombs there. I've been to Roma. I stayed in Aquino, which is a village out just near there. I've been to Pompeii, the ruins, Vesuvius, Caprice, Berlanga, Turin,
Was you
Tuscany.
wait, speak slowly because my English is not perfect. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Because no, don't worry. Because you coming in my life, many people say to me, "Oh, Dylan, come in your life,"
Okay.
because I talking about um, Palestine. Okay, and I fight too much for.
Okay, so maybe we can help each other. So if you need some help with Palestine and stuff like that, I'm totally on board because I know that you guys are, I know that's a true land. So it's very obvious now with what we've seen written in historic texts and what it's changed over time. We
yeah.
understand. So maybe we can help each other. Do you know anybody that works in close proximity or knows anybody who is in the tight knit of people who live at the Vatican?
I have
'Cause
a question.
there's people who go to visit and see the Vatican, but I'm not. We need to do a different experience. We need to get inside. We need to get somebody that works there or lives there inside there, and we need to get into the library.
Okay, because you can talk about that now.
No.
You can talk about Palestine.
Okay, so we can't help each other. Only Palestine.
That's what.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna bring you down because that's not very nice. Free Palestine.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm with them with the free Palestine, but it has to be a
It's like
mutual.
that sounds like a forced movement. Like only Palestine. We don't care about helping you. Help us only. Like, excuse me, ma'am. I'm absolutely willing to help you, but I need some help too. That's why I'm up here. And it's like crazy. You say you're in Italy. Dang, that sucks. And she wasn't even willing. She goes, "Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm only talking about Palestine."
At least she was real. And she said, "Yeah, no."
And she says, "I can't understand. I'm sorry, sweetheart. It's probably not the best live. If there's a communication error, there's no way or barrier. There's no way for us to move forward unless I mean, we sat here and translate, but that would be. I know that's what I'm saying, but she just. I'll have to message her and follow back. I'll have to message her and translate it to Italian because she doesn't understand what we're saying. See, she can't understand. I'll send you message. Um. All right, so I'm going to get off here. I came on here for one reason, and I got what I needed, and it worked. We manifested it, and we got the investigator. We got information. Now I'm gonna go look into this. So you guys have a great day, and thank you, Seven. Thank you, Seven. You there? If you haven't followed, follow along. We'll keep you updated with what I can on the investigation. Yeah. Good night, you guys. 7, you have a great night. Okay, are you there?
Oh,
Oh no, you there?
yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, I was gonna get off live and just go relax and look into this stuff and this address and stuff. What did you miss? We got the investigator for Joe Felz on here, and we got a lot of clarification. It's still very fishy. He agrees. He knows that there's something else up. There's some major inconsistencies here, and the thing is, they closed the investigation, but they're going to. I know. I honestly, I'm gonna message you. Just give me like 2 minutes, okay? Not Nelia. No, I don't want to do that. So I might. I'll ask if I can record it, but if I can't, trust me. And I just want the public's gonna speculate, and I'm gonna advocate for that if we don't record it, and they're just gonna say that we're ops. So
Wait.
So yeah, So yeah, I already know how the internet works. So we're gonna see what happens. So we got forward motion. Let's just leave it at there. Be positive and just combat any negativity and let's just keep it moving. Thank you guys. Hit that notification bell in my profile so you can see when we go live again. Because it will be about this or the free energy device. That's all I'm using this page for. So have a great night, you guys. Thank you so much.
Good night, everybody. See y'all. All right,
God
bro.
bless.